Happy Tuesday, Team HCG. This is Susie. You already know who I am. And today is Tuesday, February the 2nd, Groundhog Day. I am not a groundhog, but I have been hiding for probably more than one reason. One is going to be these guys that are shadows of their former selves. They were like Mount St. Helens for a few days. I don't know what's going on with the camera. There's a lot of dust. I cleaned my house. What's going on? Anyway, so yes, I had these huge zits, and at my age, that is so not cool. And I think it has to do with the 5 or 6, maybe 6 plates of chocolate delight that I ate in the span of about 3 days. So I'm kind of off of that for now. I did find a deal on the Mac nuts, and I'm trying to just stick to maybe 5 at a time. They are so yummy. And I do want to put reports in progress. So here we go. Those are my drum rolls. Virtual, I guess, or silent drum rolls. Okay, for me, and today is VLCD day 30. And we only have one more week before we take a break from taking the HCG because I have a friend coming to visit for the long President's Day and Valentine's Day weekend. So we're going to P3 for those days and then get back on the bandwagon after a few days. Anyway, so VLCD day 30, I am down 16. Bummer. Yesterday I was down 16.6. And today I'm down 16. So what is up with that? Because it's not Tom. My zits are going. I just gotta get rid of the scab. But my husband, drum roll please. Brrr, this one's huge. As of today, VLCD day 30, my husband, whose birthday is tomorrow, is down 39.4. So his birthday present to himself, if he just gets 0.6 off, which means he just needs to sleep a little bit for him, he'll have 40 by tomorrow. Isn't that amazing? I don't know of anybody that I've been watching that's done 40 in 30 days. He's a big man, but you know, he's not that big. This sure works. Now, he's still rather skeptical. I'm like, all right, now do you believe in the HCG? And he says, well, no, I feel like if I'd have had 500 calories for 30 days, I still would have lost 40 pounds. And it shocks me that he still is that difficult to admit it. So I'm agreeing with you, Tom, sorry, about how people are skeptical about this thing. And so Louis, you know, Nigel's still stubborn as hell, and I'm gonna want you to prove him wrong, you know, because he really isn't losing muscle. I can see his muscle still there. Although, yeah, I mean, he's still a big guy, so you can see some fat too. But so I don't know. I'm still believing. And what else? On the eating, since he's been going to the office, and it's a lot easier for him to eat because he eats what I give him and he doesn't do anything else, except for he's really liking the wasa, the real, I think it's like 7-grain, multi-grain wasa, and it was like a higher carb and calorie than the Melba toast. He really likes it. I'm sure he snuck in a few of those too. Well, I went and got the light multi-grain, I think. And it was only 20 calories and less carbs. And oh, you'd have just thought I'd have killed him. He was like, you found the one thing I liked in this whole business and you took it away. But it's not really true, because I know he likes other things that I've made. Like he likes it when I cook up the celery with the onions and throw in some cabbage and put that with some chicken broth and a little bit of spices, and it's really yummy. And he just really likes it because it's so cold and it really warms him up. And he loves Del Mem's rub with the fish and the chicken. We tried it on the steak, but I really went overboard on the cayenne, and he couldn't eat it, so he gave me half of his steak. I was like, are you crazy? But of course I took it and ate it. Maybe why I had a half a point. I don't think that's the reason, though, for the half a point or 0.6 up. What I really think happened was I had been kind of, you know, going, and so, but I hadn't been going. to the restroom. So I decided to try the Smooth Move that some people had mentioned. It's chocolate flavored. I was like, well, I'm not eating the chocolate delights, so this is chocolate. Doesn't really taste like chocolate. Well, and by a comedy of errors that happens in any household with young children and animals, the thing steeped that tea. It says to steep for 15 minutes, so I made it and left. Well, it ended up steeping, and then it got cold, so I reheated it. It steeped again. I left it again. It got cold. So I reheated it like 3 times, and it probably steeped for about an hour. So it must have been some super tea, because I went, and it was not smooth. It hurt. I woke up to cramps, and I don't like that feeling. So anyways, which is probably why I had that gazunk loss the day before. But anyway, didn't take anything to help, and I didn't want to go to the bathroom after that anymore. So I'm thinking I just am recouping some water weight, because I think everything left. Evacuated the building. I could have had a colonoscopy. So I'm still down 16. But I'm really, 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 really want to get 4 more. I want to hit 20. Damn it. Darn it. Before we finish this round, because my husband, so here's the deal. So we got 1 more week. On the 8th, we're going to stop our HCG, and I don't know how I'm not going to eat my arm off. We're going to do our 72 hours. I'm going to have a little super potent, I guess. I don't know. Then my friend comes on Friday the 12th, and we're going to do P3 for 5 days. But 3 of those days we're going to HCG, days 1 and day 2 again. So then we'll go back to VLCD, day 40. Weird stuff, but I've seen where people do this and it works. So VLCD will be back to February 17th. So I will take that pause, and I'm reading, watching vlogs, people that are on P3, Tom, Shannon, Eileen, when you get back, tell us what you're eating. I think you're exercising, so that's not fair. I guess that's what I'll have to do. But with company, I probably will have to do some more exercise, and the kids will be off, so I'll be chasing them. Okay, because of course I want to look industrious while my company is here. So that's the plan, and then we're going to VLCD till 60, I think is the plan, unless we hit immunity, which of course that'll shift my entire plan. But the plan is to do 60, and then we would go to P3 for 3 weeks, and then another 3-week break complete before we started another round. So we wouldn't be back until like April. All right, so that's the plan. Nigel, kick and rear. I'm watching you guys. Thank you so much for being there, being motivated, overcoming your problems, because it helps me work harder to not give in to the temptations. I could easily eat so much because I'm at home with all the food that we keep for the kids. So really appreciate it. All the ideas, all the help. Thanks for the angel food cake idea, except for my husband's so dang stubborn. He's going to save that to P3, but I'm going to do it anyway for Valentine's Day. So excited, even though I've never baked a cake. But I do know how to grill some good steak. So I'm excited about that. A big, big hunk of steak that I can eat. I miss big steak. I bought the steak yesterday that I made. It was thin cut. And it was like thinner than this. It was horrible. It was just flat. I mean, it tasted, thanks to Del Mum's Rub, but no, I want my thick, juicy filet. Okay, y'all. Rock on. Happy Tuesday. Wish me luck since it's the birthday tomorrow. Not sure if I'll get this in, but I'm going to try because I'm going to do good today, darn it, and I'm going to hit another milestone. But I am knocking it off just slowly. Slowly, clumpy, clumpy. So be patient, other girls that are clumps like me. Hang in there. It seems like we either do a big drop and then nothing, or a drop and up, and then a little drop and then up, and then but then eventually it kind of, a big trend is down. It's just a not like my husband, so arg, yet we're making it. We just making it our own way. Okay, girls and guys, later on.